Hello friends, welcome again. In this video we are going to discuss short run cost curve with help of schedule and diagrams. In my previous video we have seen the definitions of total cost, which includes total fixed cost and total variable cost, marginal cost and average total cost, which includes average variable cost and average fixed cost. Now we will see these concepts with help of diagram and schedule. So first of all, there is a schedule. As you are able to see, we will understand these concepts with help of table. First we will see total fixed cost. As you are able to see, on different price levels the total fixed cost remains constant. Whether the price level production level is 0 or 8, total fixed cost remains same, it is 50. So it is a special type of cost. Now we see total variable cost. Total variable cost is directly related to the production level. As we increase production level, the total variable cost also increases, but it increases at decreasing rate in the beginning, and after that it increases at increasing rate because the fixed factors are fully utilized, and after that the production cost, total variable cost starts increasing at increasing rate. Total cost is the sum of total fixed cost and total variable cost. So simply we have added TFC and TBC and we get total cost. Now marginal cost. Marginal cost is the change in total cost when we increase an additional unit of output. We produce an additional unit of output. When we move from one unit of output from 1 to 2, the marginal cost of second unit will be 15. And in this manner 85, when we subtract 85 from subtract 70 from 85, we will get 15. So this is marginal cost. When we subtract 85 from 95, we will get 10. So this is marginal cost of third unit. If we want to get fourth unit of marginal cost, we have to subtract 95 from 100. And if we want to get fifth unit, marginal cost of fifth unit, we have to subtract 100 from 110 and we will get 10. That is marginal cost of fifth unit. In this way all the marginal cost we get by subtracting total cost. AFC, to get AFC, as we know, we have to divide TFC with output. When we divide TFC, as you are able to see, 50 को जब हम 1 से divide करेंगे, we will get 50. Then 50 is divided by 2, we will get 25, and in this manner we will get AFC. But here it is a special case. AFC is continuously decreasing. Why it is continuously decreasing? Because TFC remains constant or stable at every production level. So when production is increased and TFC remains constant, so AFC will continuously decrease. Now we move to ABC. ABC depends on TBC. We will get ABC when we divide TBC by output. So when we divide 20 by 1, we will get 20. When we divide 35 by 2, we will get 17.5. And in this manner, as you are able to see, ABC first decreases and after that, getting its minimum point, it starts increasing again. And the total of AFC and ABC is equal to average total cost. When we add AFC and ABC, we will get AC, and AC depends on ABC and AFC. The sum of AC and ABC and AFC is equal to AC. So AC is also decreases in the beginning, then it gets its minimum point and then starts increasing. So when we talk about the diagrams of these costs, there is a special feature of the diagram of the curve of AFC. AFC is continuously decreasing, so the diagram of AFC is rectangular hyperbola, because when we multiply AFC with quantity, we will always get TFC, that is equal to 50 here. So it makes a rectangular hyperbola, means every point of that curve under the area under the AFC curve will always remain same, and it is equal to 50, that is TFC. Now we will see the diagrams of all these costs. In the first diagram, as you are able to see, we have taken output on x-axis and total cost, total variable cost and total fixed cost on y-axis. Total fixed cost is a straight horizontal line parallel to x-axis, because total fixed cost remains constant throughout the production process, and TVC starts from 0, and as the production increases, TVC also increases, but its rate of increasing is different. In beginning, it starts at decreasing rate, it increases at decreasing rate, and after some time it increases at increasing rate, and the total cost starts where total fixed cost remains. Here in this diagram, as you are able to see, suppose this is point A, TC starts from this point and goes up as the production increases. So the difference between TC and TVC shows TFC, because TC plus TVC plus TFC is equal to TC. So the difference between TC and TVC remains always same, because it reflects or it determines, it shows TFC. Now we will move to MC, AC, AFC and ABC. Here in this diagram, as you are able to see, AC, MC and ABC curves are U-shaped, and AFC is rectangular hyperbola. AFC is a special type of curve, because AFC goes down continuously, it is continuously decreasing, because TFC remains constant, and when we divide output, so we get continuously decreasing AFC. So it is called rectangular hyperbola, because every point under this diagram, under this curve, have same area. Now we talk about ABC and AC. ABC and AC, the gap between these two curves shows AFC, and because AFC continuously decreasing, so the gap between these two curves is continuously decreasing, and both the curves are U-shaped, and MC is also U-shaped, because in starting, at the beginning, cost decreases, and when the fixed factors are fully utilized, after that, if variable factor is increases, so then the cost will starts increase. So the cost curve AC, ABC and MC are U-shaped, and here you are able to see MC cross AC and ABC from downwards, and MC cut or intersect ABC and AC to their minimum points. First it crosses ABC, cutting its minimum point, and then goes up from lower side and cut AC to its minimum point, and then goes up. So AC, ABC and MC, these three curves are U-shaped, and AFC is rectangular hyperbola. So this is all for this video. In my next video we will discuss long term cost curves.